Hold on, let me see. All right, let's try this again. What's good with it, bro?
No, I was over here trying to get things right.
Yeah, I feel it. StreamYard's acting dumb, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I don't know what's going on with it.
It's always something.
Always something. All right, man. I'm gonna have to restart. So y'all gonna have to give me a second, man. Grind is up to you and TD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's up to y'all. See.
Torian said he uses mystic powers to tamper with the Rob tech.
Oh man, that's messed up. I'm glad I didn't restart before I saw that comment. Now I know where it's coming from.
Right.
Yeah, man, this is wild. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Give me 2 seconds.
All
All right, for sure.
I think I was just watching one of your videos. Let me see what it was. Oh, it was about it was about Kamala Harris having her little pastor accent.
No, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I understand like there's a lot of like silly service level black people trying to be like, oh yeah, well she codes with, but it's like you have to think about her background. She's from an Indian family with red dot, and then she's from a Jamaican side of her family, where she didn't even spend any time with them. So I mean, at what point would she even develop that accent?
exactly. When do the code switching come in?
Right.
You know, when you was raised with your Indian family the whole time, where does that come into play? Like when was your mama speaking like that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When was anybody in your family talking like that? Code
Right.
switching.
And it's
You
funny,
know what I
like
mean?
it's like, so what are the Democrats in the back room like? All right, now, so we got a black audience now. We're gonna put on our pastor accent, our black pastor accent. That's gonna get them every time. It gets them.
That's what it seemed like. Hey, did you but you caught the how crazy and outrageous the Hillary Clinton one was?
That was outlandish. That, man, I couldn't believe that. When I was hearing it, I was cringing in the car, like, wow.
Oh man, I wish I could play it here now. I don't think. Oh, let me see. Can I like hijack it, the stream like that? Let me see.
Oh,
Hold on. I think I might be able to play it here.
okay. That was horrible.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
No, that's crazy. I don't feel no ways tired. She sounds like
Right.
a plantation owner, bro.
For real, that's exactly what she sounded like, a plantation owner. And it's like, is she from like Wisconsin or something? The way she said fire.
Yeah,
like,
I don't feel no way tired. Them bucks over there working hard there yonder. Like what?
Right. Yeah, it was horrible. That was horrible. Trash.
No, that's crazy. Like she started off. That was egregious.
It was
I don't feel no ways tired.
I don't feel no ways tired.
Yeah, look at her. She looking around. She looking around like, yeah, I see I did that now. I got a little seasoning. Y'all see that I got a little seasoning now.
Got a little seasoning now. Carlos says she's from Arkansas. She's from Arkansas.
Okay. Man, you heard about Gorilla Grip? Fannie Willis' daughter got arrested for a DUI or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. She got arrested for a DUI. I heard about that, and I seen that there was I didn't watch it, but I saw there was like some body cam footage too that showed Fannie pull up with old boy next to him. She's still dealing with him. Oh. Yeah, she's still dealing with him. When she pulled up, there's body cam footage that showed him, her, and the dude she was dealing with.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so she ain't learned her lesson yet.
She said she need that Sunny D. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. And what was she paying him? Like over $500K to normal rate, something like that.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So she was lacing his pockets and she was letting him tighten her up. Crazy.
Yep.
Man.
Oh man. Oh, I seen that. Torian said y'all heard about the spy in NY connected to Hochul. Yeah, that Chinese spy. That was part of her administration.
Really?
Yeah.
As far as what though?
Well, no, he was did I say migrant spy? I meant Chinese spy.
Uh-huh.
It was a Chinese spy. That was an aide. It was one of Kathy Hochul's aides, a Chinese spy.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. And apparently she had fired, I think it's a female, she had fired the Chinese spy before you can say like this news even came out. And they said that I guess she fired her for whatever kind of misconduct. I guess just not doing her job, whatever that job is. And then now after the fact, they're finding out that she's a Chinese spy. I kind of don't buy it. I think that she kind of like caught wind of that already or knew or something like that. Like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? And then got rid of her. And then the feds came down on the Chinese spy.
Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
but that's wild though. A Chinese spy
That's wild.
in your administration? Like what?
Right. And you supposed to be the United States with all this extra tech and all this and that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Yeah, you don't know what's going on within your own administration. That's crazy, bro.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Chinese spy in there, man.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tia, to you for becoming a new member. We appreciate you, Tia. Yeah. And shout out to a Brooklyn Queen, 12 months of service. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Yep. And shout out to Saul, our man Saul. He said, I'll stop eating tacos for a week if they do a brown or Pasia accent or Paisa accent. I think they're saying.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be crazy. I would actually, that'd be crazy.
Yo, but I thought I remembered they tried it in 2020 for like the first time with the Hispanics. Didn't Biden get in trouble for saying something about tacos or something like that? Or was it Kamala? It might have been somebody like during like when everybody was running at the same, like 2019 when when they didn't know who was who yet. I thought I remember somebody got hit for trying to like appeal to Hispanics, and they were like, "Well, if it worked with the blacks, maybe it works with the Hispanics." And it was like, "Yo, who wants tacos?" or something.
There's like,
nope. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Who did that? Who was it that did that?
I don't remember. I have to go back and look it up, but it was something silly like that. It was a Democrat, of course, and it was just something really retarded. Where they didn't say like who wants tacos per se, but it was something around that. Like it was something around tacos or burritos, and it was very specific because they were talking about the Hispanic audience, and then everybody was like, "What?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow. Yo, that's wild. That's wild, bro. So what did y'all have on here? I missed this. Give me a little rundown on what was going on this right here.
No, we were just talking about like the Southern black scent that Democrats like to speak with. Like this is that over exaggerated one that Hillary Clinton had, that plantation owner talk where she was like,
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
That's that plantation talk.
Right.
Next time I talk to a group of white people, I'm gonna just stick my head in a bag of flour before I come, and then just come up on the stage with just all the flour and baby powder all on my face. Like I'll come here to try to relate to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And see what they think about it.
You're white face.
All right.
So
You're doing whiteface, Matt Walsh would be outraged.
You'll go viral.
Viral. Facts. Did you see that whiteface video that Moxie Approved did? Shout out to Moxie Approved. He did a whiteface video. He was walking around giving people interviews. They didn't even know he was black, but it looked wild though, because Moxie real tall. He looked like a giant like powder, like that movie Powder.
A giant.
He looked like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That's hilarious.
Oh man! Let me play this one thing, then we can move on. Like this.
Go ahead. And real quick, shout out to y'all, man. Where everybody watching from, hit that like button, y'all.
I just want to play with Kamala Harris was going off. Like she had that bogus accent too. Like there was one where she was snapping.
In our nation has benefited from that work. Everywhere I go, I tell people, you may not be a union member, but you better thank unions for that 5-day work week. You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
She corny.
You better thank a union member for the sick leave.
Hey,
You better thank a union member for.
You remember when that OnlyFans model on Fresh and Fit told Brandon Jamal, "You're corny." That's how I just named Kamala Harris. She's corny.
Right.
You're corny.
Oh,
Don't
man.
feel.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious, man. That's funny as heck, man. Oh man. So yo, let's get into this, man. Let's check this out real quick. Let's let me know where y'all want me to stop this video at. All right.
All right, for sure.
All right, bet.
Developing this morning, we're hearing the people living inside of one of those chaotic apartments in Aurora where the alleged gang activity is taking place. Neighbors telling us gangs are not the problem. They say poor management is the problem.
Yeah, so this all comes after we've showed you this concerning video, that video that you just saw of what allegedly could be gangs.
Go ahead, bro. What you got to say?
It was just like retarded. Like, you know, they were like, no, it's not gangs. It's just poor, like, poor maintenance or something like that. Poor housing maintenance or something stupid. Like, bro, poor management. Like, we're watching the video. People run around with guns, knocking on people's doors. This dude got a machete and is knocking off the door handle. No, it's just poor management.
Right.
That's all.
Right. Right. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Conflicting reports coming out of Aurora, Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're really conflicting. Very much so. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it.
Going door to door there. Fox 31's Courtney Fromm. She's on it live in Aurora this morning. Now we're even hearing from the mayor who, you know, is saying this is because of slumlords, not the gang. So we're kind of hearing both sides of this.
Yeah, good morning to you both. And the neighbors who actually live in the Edge at Lowry Apartments, they actually had a rally yesterday to talk about all of this and say, hey, this is not what's going on. It's actually this building is kind of a mess and the management company is not taking care of it. And they're asking specifically to talk to the Mayor Mike Coffin, I should say, here in Aurora. And it sounds like the mayor is on board to chit chat about what's going on. Now, Mayor Mike Coffin says there have been conversations of an emergency order to take over the complex, but he says that's a last resort. Now, those who live there, they tell us they have had no issues with gang activity, but say the real crime is the horrible living conditions they've been dealing with, like the mountains of trash, bed bugs, and even mice. And they say all of this happening without any help from the property management company. Now, the management company, CB's management, also.
Hey, when you get vermin like bed bugs and mice, you have gone to the depths of ratchet. Like that's like heroin needle in a mattress. Disgusting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
nasty,
club bathroom floor around the toilet nasty. Like this is sick.
Disgusting.
You know what I'm
Bed
saying?
bugs and mice. Damn.
You gotta be the
Right. Yeah, like that's just sick. All right, real quick, y'all. If y'all haven't smashed the like button yet, take a moment, smash that like button wherever y'all watching from. We appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't shared the stream, take a moment, share the stream. All right, let's get it.
Also oversaw the Nome Street complex that was shut down last month. Now, the city shut down Nome Street because of code violations, but the management company says that they couldn't go in there and actually deal with the code violations because it was overrun by a Venezuelan gang. So that's all. Everybody kind of pointing the finger at each other. But that location, like I said, allegedly also had gang activity. Now, the mayor, though, he says all of these allegations are a potential crutch for the company to be using.
In Elena Street. This entire situation, we've had a change in narrative because of one instance. Everybody's just looking and assigning it to everybody else. We've been paying our rent. There's nobody in there who is asking us for money other than the owner. We have not had to pay anybody. We've not had any issues with security. We are not criminals.
And the pattern is we know that they've never, quite frankly, they're out-of-state slumlords.
Now, Mayor Kaufman says he is expected to talk to the management company, CBZ Management, in the future, hopefully sometime soon. But on top of that, we have reached out to them, CBZ Management, and have not heard back. But for now, live, Courtney from Fox 31.
All right, so what do y'all think about that, man? That's kind of crazy.
So I missed like the first beginning of the video. So is the apartments is the one that they took over, or that's something that they were giving them as a handout?
No, they took them over.
Oh wow! So they took them over and they got bed bugs, but they're complaining about it.
Right.
Huh? They don't care about your complaints.
Right. Exactly, bro. Like you getting that for free.
Right.
For free, $3.99. You know what I'm saying?
And so it wasn't like that before they got there. They just got there and just brought all the little jungle stuff with them, basically. That's crazy.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. All right, y'all. So check this out. Here go another video. So what you have now is basically like two PR campaigns. You got the PR campaign of the state that is trying to say like yes, or of the state, they're trying to deny it. But then you got the mayor of Aurora, who's actually like, yeah, this is a legit problem, versus the building management company who are slumlords, who are trying to blame the entire problem on the Venezuelan gang, which it absolutely is a Venezuelan gang problem. But the slumlord management are so nasty that they just let the apartment go out of, you know what I'm saying? They just let the apartment go out of control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and the other thing too is that as far as like what I had read concerning them is that what the gang will do is that they'll find like apartments where like so-called migrants, illegal immigrants are already residing at. So they're not just like bum rushing random spots. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there was like stuff that was trending on Twitter, like it was fake, you know what I'm saying? But about like Venezuelan migrants like taking over some apartment complex in Chicago. And it just wasn't true. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't true. But you know, you figure in that apartment complex, there's no like migrants. It's just, you know, black folks on the south side. You get what I'm saying? Like, so they're not like bum rushing. Like they'll find a spot where like their folks are already at, move in over there, and then take over from that point on, where they can just blend in with the crowd at first. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's wild. Shout out to Derek. What's good with it, bro? Yeah, so let's and shout out to DSB, man. Make sure y'all show DSB some love for gifting the 5 Just Talking with TD and Rob memberships, man.
Shout out to DSB, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. DSB is for real gonna be like the reason why everybody, you know what I'm saying, all of us in our little circle blow up on YouTube in 2024, because we're gonna have all the members, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have all the members, you know what I mean? Shout out to PD that remains. What's good with it? So, yo, all right. So let's check this out real quick. Let's run through this. We're gonna do like TD Media Group quick clips and hits. You know what I'm saying?
There are Coloradans at the center of a national media frenzy right now, and they're worried it's putting them in danger.
Right,
conservative media and politicians say their apartment building.
All right, go ahead.
That dude is such a DNC tap dancing clown. I don't know if you're familiar with him. That
the local newsman.
Yeah.
Really?
He's not your average local newsman. That's like people, y'all be surprised. Like local news is like very neutral to a degree.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's funny you said that. That's why my content is very heavily local news media oriented, more so than national news.
Yeah, because local news, it'll be ABC, NBC, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily have to be Fox. And the ABC, NBC local news stations would be going in on like the mayor of said city or the governor or city council. They'll be going in. Like, you know, in Chicago, local news in Chicago, they be killing Brandon Johnson. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't have to be Fox. They be destroying dude. But my point is like, but that's kind of general, like across the board with all local news from what I've seen, just doing videos and stuff like that. But he's the first one that I've seen that's hardcore DNC. Like they got one of theirs like in the local news like station there in Aurora or Denver, whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Like everything is fake news, everything is misinformation, disinformation, all that. He denied everything, deny. I think that station is called 9 News. Like they all on that over there.
Right. Yeah, that's wild, bro. I didn't even know like the news people were really allowed to have like the conflicts of interest all like that. I didn't know they were allowed to do that.
This dude for sure. Because I'm familiar with them on Twitter and just stuff that I've looked up when looking into the whole Aurora situation, you know. And then I'm finding out about him. Yeah, he go hard in the paint for the DNC.
Wow. Look at this. I'm about to put the pressure on you. So, yo, how many of you all in the comment section, wherever you watch it from, would like to watch some clips from these streams? If that's something that you guys would watch and check out, throw some flames in the chat. If not, throw some clown faces in the chat. All right, bro. I'm about to run this video. Let's get it.
All right.
There are Coloradans at the center of a national media frenzy right now, and they're worried it's putting them in danger. Conservative media and politicians say their apartment building.
Hey, shout out to AB. Shout out to AB for the $4.99. Oh, you know what? I forgot to give people their drops for the super chat. I forgot this. We only got this one.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
All right, that's all we got. All we got is the business over here on this channel. So shout out to y'all for giving us the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
Yo, and shout out to Derek. Me and Derek on the same page. Y'all not getting no clips.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Shout out to AB. Yo, you had the Discord going wild yesterday, man. Shout out to the Discord gang. Everybody was loving that Roland Martin stream yesterday, bro. Everybody was loving it. AB Promotion says TD Roland video yesterday. Second to none. Next question.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That Roland is, oh my God. Come on, man. Yeah, you watching dudes walking down the rainbow booty hallway or something?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
I always knew he was something, but that's crazy.
That was something else right there.
Yeah, there's no way to really come back from that.
That's hilarious. Shout out to PD that remains. PD that remains said unsubscribe. TD, I'm chilling on the couch.
I'm chilling on the couch.
Unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of shit is that?
Shout out to Black Free Thinker for 7 months of the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
That's what's good, bro. That's what's good. We definitely appreciate it. All right, let's get it. We about to run this.
Taken over by a Venezuelan gang. Or police say that's not true. And the people living there gathered today to say their biggest challenge is their landlord. That area of Northwest Aurora has long struggled with crime and poverty. Today, our Evan Krugel went to the building where neighbors say the political fury has added a new problem for folks who have plenty of them already.
Inside the hallways at 1268 Dallas Street, music bounces off the walls.
Una salsa.
It's why Carlos Ordoscoidi chose to live here.
Tengo tres. Dos niños y una niña.
When he left his 3 kids in Venezuela to try and provide for them in America.
In most cases, that would kind of be called like a deadbeat dad up here in America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but okay, you know.
He did. We left that behind. He
don't look like he's struggling or nothing and sacrificing to send them some money. He look like he living good and he got a couple 2-3 thoughts coming over for the night.
Right. Because you know that migrant thought action hit different. That's all suicide right there.
Oh,
that's
right.
That's all kamikaze. That's all kamikaze.
Nice to hear.
Right. They putting in work like they out there on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is wild. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He look like felt like he might be saying every little girl that come through there, mi casa su casa.
They coming through there like that Jay-Z video. Hey, Poppy.
Yep, with fur sandals.
That's hilarious. Oh, you getting paid for the clips now. You can't deny the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
DSB says we want them clips, TD. Damn it. Facts. You can't say no to DSB.
I can't say no to DSB.
Can't say no to DSB. You know,
Derek put up a higher bid, man. Pay me.
Now you know Derek part of the Serial Chief Tattoo crew. He's not spending no money. He's not spending no money on nothing. Stop it. That's just it. We just won that. And DSB, as far as if that was versus Derek, DSB could have gave a $1.99 super chat and still would have dusted him.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. We gotta get some reacts popping back off, man. If y'all want to see some reacts popping back off, throw some ducks in the chat. All right, I'm about to run this, y'all.
Trabajar, entonces no es justo que nuestros derechos se vean vulnerados por una minoría.
Carlos's home is now in the spotlight after this video surfaced last week showing people carrying guns inside. Conservative media and politicians claimed Venezuelan gangs had taken over the complex.
We've got Venezuelan gang members who have gone into an apartment complex and now they're intimidating.
Now that's the voice of Mike Kaufman that's speaking right there. So I think that is interesting that they say, quote unquote, conservative media is quote unquote pushing this narrative while they have the actual mayor of the city on there saying that. And they also, if I'm not mistaken, Fox had one of the city council people that I forget what her last name is, but yeah, she was on there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're outright dismissing the actual city officials that run the city and just saying social media. No, like the actual mayor and city councilwoman said that this is real and this is a thing. And there are other residents who lived there that fled because of this, that said that this is a thing. And you literally have video footage in front of your face, and no one is explaining the video footage away.
Right.
You notice that?
Right.
Like they don't acknowledge the actual video footage and explain what's happening or what it is. It doesn't matter if you're talking about like the news outlets that are like trying to sweep it under the rug, or like apparently these so-called residents that are like, oh no, everything's cool. Well, how come? Will somebody explain that? What was going on? Like, why do you literally have like, you know, like you look on the screen right now, 4 dudes with like AK-47s or whatever that is in their hand walking around the building? What happened? Everybody's quiet because nobody wants to snitch. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want retaliation.
Right. Yo, have y'all ever heard of this game called Chuco Tango?
That sounds funny. No.
Yeah, right. Chuco Tango. Yeah, we're probably gonna be hearing more about them coming up pretty soon. But I just saw some stuff.
Where are they from? Chuco Tango.
Looks like Texas.
Oh, it's a Texas gang.
Yeah. So we might actually, if we end up getting through these, we might be able to check that out and look at that. All right, let's go. Let's Chuco Tango, right? Sound like a reggaeton artist or something. You probably do some reggaeton on the side. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it, y'all.
The tenants there to pay them the rent and probably extort other things from them.
The city's interim police chief says gangs are not taking rent.
El alcalde está fuera de órbita.
Carlos says he doesn't know the people in the video and says reports the buildings are overrun with gangs are greatly exaggerated.
Si lo que pasó en ese video, vuelvo y repito, lo que está ahorita, porque fue aquí, no hay que negarlo, no se sabe en realidad el motivo por qué esas personas llegaron ahí. Pero yo no he visto que estén invadiendo, yo no he visto que estén cobrando renta, en realidad yo no lo he visto.
He says all the attention has put his community in danger with calls on social media for people to come here and confront the so-called gang members.
Venezuelan gangs, we're here to chase you off. This is our communities.
Ahorita sí siento un poco de temor por lo que se está viendo, por lo que se está creando la xenofobia hacia nosotros, y me da muchísimo miedo salir a la calle ya después de las 7, 8 de la noche, porque uno no sabe qué carro, qué loco pase por ahí y no quiera hacer daño. O sea, se trata de nuestra reputación. Y yo me siento mal porque nos generalizan a todos y no debería ser así.
Now, Mayor Kaufman did visit the apartment complex yesterday. Carlos says he tried to talk to the mayor, but he wouldn't respond. An Aurora spokesperson tells us the mayor did speak with people both in English and Spanish. Kyle, it's worth mentioning the people who live there say these apartments are extremely run down and in really bad shape. They believe the landlord is simply using this gang theory as an excuse to not pick up the property.
Now, let me ask you, I know you got something to say about that, TD, and let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Also, Grind, you already know I want to hear your opinion on this as well. What do you think about what he just said?
About what the anchor just said?
Yeah.
I mean,
you want me to run it back? I'll run it back.
Wait, run what? Oh, wait, what the anchor said, or what what the Hispanic dude said?
No, what the anchor said.
About the part.
I mean,
I'm gonna
run.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just about to say they run and cover like the next 9. You know, that's basically their MSNBCs locally. You know what I'm saying? So he's just doing what he's supposed to do. They run and cover. It's all alleged, even though we're watching the video footage, you know, and the mayor has come out and the city councilwoman has come out, but it's alleged, you know, social media, right wing. It's not real. You know, it's just he's not saying anything.
Right. Yeah, it's wild. Right. Now, let me ask you this. How much legitimacy do you think there is to the idea that the apartment complex owners are actually slumlords? I actually believe that. I do believe that they're slumlords, but again, I think that the problem here is that they're putting too much emphasis on the fact that those that the apartment owners are slumlords, and the city has allowed them to operate as slumlords, and because of that slumlord operation, it's invited this problem that is now worse than the issue of the slumlord apartment complex owners. What do you think?
Yeah, that just exaggerated things. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it was a slumlord situation is what invited this, you know?
Right. Yeah. They figure out these apartments not nice, we can take them over easy.
Right. Facts.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And just like Freshner saying, like that, bro, he was scared for his life. He looked scared to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, if you read the little the caption fast enough, he was like, I was here. I can't lie, like I was here, but I don't know nothing. I don't know who they are. I don't know nothing.
Right.
Okay, I guess. know.
Right.
Yeah, of course he ain't gonna say nothing. He's on TV with his face bare outside. So, I mean, he ain't gonna say too much.
Right.
Did you hear about those? I don't know how true that was. I mean, I guess that was a video clip of at least one of them, but like the Hells Angels that was supposed to be driving up there or something like that. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Did they actually do that or that was fake?
I don't know. There's conflicting stories.
You said it was fake.
Yeah, I think it was fake.
Yeah, they ain't pull up. They ain't pull up.
Yeah.
I hear it was conflicting stories. You know what I'm saying? Definitely conflicting stories. All right, let's check out some more.
Now, Mayor Kaufman did visit the apartment complex yesterday. Carlos says he tried to talk to the mayor, but he wouldn't respond. An Aurora spokesperson tells us the mayor did speak with people both in English and Spanish. Kyle, it's worth mentioning people who live there say these apartments are extremely run down and in really bad shape. They believe the landlord is simply using this gang theory as an excuse to not pick up the property, which is what Mayor Kaufman was saying at one time as well. His messaging sometimes changes by the hour. He'll come up.
Oh, there goes that DNC Shillery, or maybe he just dropping some truth. But shout out to DSB who just dropped 10 new memberships to Just Talking with TD and Rob. We definitely
now y'all
appreciate
can
bro.
And now y'all can comment in the live chat because of DSB. You know what I'm saying?
Because
but
of
if
DSB.
you want to comment, but if you want to comment for free, you can hit that link and come over to Undocumented. But shout out to DSB. I need to thank DSB for allowing you guys to comment. That's great on him.
Yeah, thank DSB for the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
All we got is the business. We appreciate it, bro. All right, let's run it.
On this program say that the issues are isolated, a lot of this is hysteria. He'll then go on Fox News and he'll say something different. Everybody agrees, right? The gang is present. There's been violence in that neighborhood long before this latest gang was there, and these buildings are in really bad shape.
All right, I got you.
If what he was saying was true, play the video. Why you ain't play it? You don't got the clip to run. It's hysteria. It's this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Whenever something is easily debunkable and it's like a bombshell type of debunkable thing, you know what I'm saying? You're playing it. You're gonna play it. Like, let me show you that he's full of it. He's not playing it because he doesn't have it. What he's saying isn't true.
Facts. He's gonna what this news anchor here doing this partisan news reporting on a local level, he's gonna find himself unemployed, I bet. I bet you that's against the policy. I bet you they don't want the local news really doing that all like that.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, he, like I said, you see, he got MSNBC written all over his face. You know, he belong over there with Joy Reid and them. He's so blue, he a Smurf. Yeah, I don't know why they don't call Democrats Smurfs. You know what I'm saying? Call them blue people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. They're bluish, you know. All right, let's get it. Hold on,
Absolutely hard to disagree with that.
When we was thinking DSB, whatever, and JD Foreman said, "Boom," and I'm looking, I was like, "Oh, that gift didn't bless you; it didn't hit you, so you hating." That channel membership didn't fall on you. That's hilarious. Hey, JD Foreman, maybe next time. I don't know. That's hilarious.
Well, that's the good thing about, these type of streams, you know what I'm saying, on the Reaction Network. You got a lot of places where you can watch it at. But if you want to watch it it depends on what day of the week it is or what the content is. You know what I'm saying? You might end up having to pay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that for the most part, you will always be able to at least stream it or watch a replay somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And not have to fund the organization to do it. But we appreciate all the viewership, though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But that's just how it is. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
That blessing missed you, Jay.
That's how we do business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
All we got is the business. All right, let's run it.
We're seeing it
firsthand today. And that's what's really troubling for a lot of these folks is they simply don't know who to listen to. When you're hearing one thing one day, one thing the next, it's hard to know, is that happening in my unit and I'm just not seeing it, or is it not happening at all?
We'll stay on it. Evan Krugel, thank you so much.
All right, so there's that. All right, so next, you know, let's see. I think we've seen enough of that. I think we know enough about what's going on with those with those apartment complexes, and most of us, right, all three of us on our respective channels, we've all done content about it. Now, this is interesting, right? Because this happened 19 hours ago, and MS-13 has come back up. Now, you guys remember when MS-13 was the biggest wave, and that's all we were hearing about was MS-13. Now they got Tren de Aragua wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DSB again for the business, man. Y'all better make sure y'all show DSB some love, man. DSB the reason why a lot of y'all can chat. Make sure y'all show DSB some love for giving us the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
So let's run this and check this out. Now, here's my question to you and Grind. What do y'all think this has to do with the migrant issue, with the undocumented issue and all of that?
They feel left out. They're like, hold on, wait a minute. What about us? Y'all forgot we was really with the business too?
For real, right? Real talk. Real talk.
13 feeling left out.
What do you guys think about what would happen if like these criminal migrant networks link up and then they also link up with existing criminal networks that have roots to foreign countries like the Mexican mafia and create like some type of super migrant criminality network within the United States that has ties to being able to go back to their country?
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Nah, because there's a lot. Because outside of like, you got to figure like the only reason we even paying attention, this close attention to them now is because of Tren de Aragua hit the scene, right? But like, I mean, if you're talking about MS-13, you're talking about Mexican mafia, you're talking about Latin kings, you're talking about like counts and whatever. Like, mad like Hispanic gangs. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Yeah. They beef just like the black gangs do. You get what I'm saying? Like they're not trying to link up like that. You know,
they are kind of all linked up as far as through the drug trade with Mexican mafia with La M. If you guys pay attention, like a lot of those Hispanic gangs, they have the number 13 associated with them, and the number 13 association with them is because 13 M is the 13th letter of the alphabet, and that's what the La M stands for. You know what I'm saying? So they are kind of like, even though they do beef, like you say, you know what I'm saying, like they do have their issues. At the end of the day, they all take orders as far as you know, moving on a large scale from the top down from La M. You know what I'm saying?
From the Mexican mafia?
From the Mexican mafia, yeah. So that's just interesting. I'm just curious to see how this works out. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get it, y'all.
I'm waiting for JD and Foreman.
Oh, hold on, my bad. All right, go ahead.
No, just real quick. I've been waiting for JD and Foreman to comment to see if that blessing came his way, man. I like DSB dropped like, what was it, 10 more or whatever? What was it, 10 more gifts? I'm like, and I'm literally like sitting here waiting for JD and Foreman to comment so I can see the little logo next to his name.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Maybe we'll see it. We'll see. All right, let's go.
Charges for a man accused of stabbing a 13-year-old girl. It happened in unincorporated Lowell over the weekend. Police say the girl was watching a baseball game when she was attacked by 26-year-old Dimas Yanis. He was arrested soon after. Investigators say he was trying to cut his hair to change his appearance when they found him. There's his mugshot.
Man, he looks wow right there, man. What? They're going to thumbnail for this video, TD.
That look wild. He looked too crazy.
Man, what happened to his ears? Them bad boys is uneven. He looked like he stuck his head he stuck his head in the propellers of a helicopter to try to get that haircut. Take a little bit off the top, but not my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Looking crazy as heck. You know what I'm saying? Wow. All right, let's get it.
Jay on Grind channel. That's why. Got you.
Somebody, maybe one of Grind's people will gift you a membership.
Oh.
Derek could gift you one to put the pressure on Derek. Derek, gift you a membership. Oh, I forgot. You know, Derek ain't coming out of 99 cents to get himself one. He definitely ain't he definitely ain't about to get Jay one. Oh man. All right, let's get it.
When they found him, there's his mugshot. Police say he's in the U.S. illegally, and that he was classified as a risk to national security.
Why was he here? Let's run that back again, because this is the type of stuff that TD really likes. TD will make a 5-minute live stream on this.
when they found him. There's his mugshot. Police say he's in the U.S. illegally and that he was classified as a risk to national security due to his ties to an international gang. That young victim in this incident is expected to be okay.
Watch breaking.
So what do you guys think
Oh,
about
she
that?
lived.
It's always
That's
the
what's
same
up.
story. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. I mean, luckily she lived, but he looked wild as I don't know what. You look too crazy. You know, that's just, you know, I don't know, man. You know, he looks psychotic as I don't know what, bro.
Right.
Haircut
Yeah, he
like
look
that.
crazy.
Give all type of blonde patches in his head, uneven ears. You know what I'm saying? Crater face. Like, bro, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's wild, man.
And like
crazy.
Win Loser Rug say they stay bothering young girls. Like, what's up with
That's
them?
weird.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they stay on that.
Yeah. You 26.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
Bro. Weird.
Say it again, bro.
I said you're 26 beef with a 13-year-old. How?
Right.
How do they make you that mad? I mean, unless you was doing something crazy or weird.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what was going on. They was definitely doing something crazy and weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So let's check this out real quick. This is that video that Grind sent. Shout out to Grind. Make sure y'all show Grind some love. TD gonna be like, man, I know who these people are. Watch this.
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Democrat policies. Again, Venezuelan gangs are like robbing. They're like the mafia in America now. Check this video out. Are you talking about them again?
In Aurora, where police are now joining a regional effort to address Venezuelan gang activity and other crimes involving migrant communities.
This is video of a jewelry store heist in nearby Denver, and it shows what police say are alleged members of that gang in action. And this is not the only crime under investigation. Fox 31's Nate Beld is speaking with Aurora's mayor tonight about this issue. He joins us live from the newsroom tonight. Nate.
Hey guys, the Aurora Police Department announced today that it's joining forces with Colorado State Patrol and the Bureau of Investigation to create a special task force to address the city's concerns about Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. APD says the task force's main goal will be to assist agencies around the area by maximizing resources and sharing intelligence in ongoing investigations. Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman says this task force has been discussed and even put into practice for a time already, and says one of their biggest efforts right now is engaging with and learning from the community.
Certainly, there's a lot of Venezuelans that have been here for a long time, and they're not a part of that recent wave that came over. I mean, they came through sponsorships, and they were completely vetted when they came over. But whatever connections they have within this migrant community, to please urge them to cooperate with law enforcement.
Kaufman says he can't say too much about what the task force exactly will be doing so that there aren't any investigations that will be compromised, but he does say he believes that allocating more resources to this issue is necessary, and he wants his residents to know it is something that he and APD are both taking seriously. In the newsroom, Nate Belt, Fox 31.
That couldn't happen to a better city. It's very bad. What happened to immigrants are not criminals? Yeah, they don't commit crimes. Americans, they commit crimes. You lock them up. Leave the immigrants alone. Yeah, they based on history. Talk to them. Immigrants commit less crimes than Americans. Talk to them. We need more immigrants here. Yeah, and what y'all doing right there? That is racist. Those people just trying to put food on the table.
And now I'm not trying to be funny, and they wouldn't like this. And you know what I'm saying? Some people that watch this video probably wouldn't like this, but they're literally following the same patterns as the quote unquote immigrants who established the United States Corporation of America. They came over here, ran rampant, ransacked everything, literally ran up in, places of people who are already here in the same way that those Venezuelans ran into that store. You know what I'm saying? Took everything, turned everything upside down, and then settled and built something off of everything that they destroyed, and then set the rules for other people to come in. I mean, like, we're literally watching the same migration pattern and the same socialization and human patterns of what was done in, to establish 1776. So, to me, right, while they're saying this, I'm sitting here looking and I'm watching the American way. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's pretty much true. He said, I'm watching the American way. That's funny, but it's true though. It's true. It's what you're looking at right now.
Yeah. This is definitely the American way, you know what I'm saying, at play,
What if somehow they got so powerful they took over like the state of Colorado and like whatever like little neighboring area over there is, and kind of made it like New Venezuela or something like that.
I mean, they will. They're redistricting fighting now, you know what I'm saying, to take away power from black voting blocks. TD has talked about that in his videos about Chicago. You got Nuri Martinez out there, you know what I'm saying, because the saying of the Democrats is that guy's with the blacks, right? So that's what Democrats say. Like Nuri Martinez, they say he's with the blacks, and then you catch him on video, and the news doesn't say anything about it. So you know what I'm saying. So you basically do now. You have you have the rough muscle arm. You know what I'm saying, physically taking over, and then you have the soft, more passive arm in politics. I mean, to be honest, like somebody like Ted Cruz is one of these people. Marco Rubio is one of these people. You know what I'm saying? I forget what that woman's name is. There's a bunch of people that are part of these people. So you know what I'm saying? They don't like to identify with those kind of people because they know how uncomfortable it makes their constituents. But if you guys recall from that video that we talked about last week, where they were discussing those voting issues in Texas with the AG suing those people for alleged voter fraud, they're saying, they were bragging and, you know, saying it with their chest out that Texas is a quote unquote majority minority state at this point. There's more Texans who are of Latino descent than there are Texans of white descent. So that if these migration patterns continue, the idea would be that Texas would look like a time lapse of where everybody else would get to at some point, because Texas is one of the closest places to the borders, getting one of the largest influxes of people. So time is going to move faster there relative to places in the interior United States. So what we see in Texas and what we see in California for the most part is probably going to spread with slight variations all throughout the United States. Even with in Texas, you got conservative, Governor Greg Abbott, who's, I guess you would say somewhat strict on immigration or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he's also contributing to the interior problem because the interior has a lot of these sanctuary cities. So the sanctuary city issue essentially, quote unquote, turns every state into a border state, like they say. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah. All right, y'all want me to continue?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bet.
They got here. They found that this country is so racist, they can't even get a job. You let me come here, but then you don't want to give me work. What is a man supposed to do? Hey, stop out rubbing your arm on me. That happened. It's a suburb of Denver, right? Yeah, we did a video last week where that is one liberal woke state. Yeah, we did a video last week where these Venezuelan gangs moved into this apartment complex and just kicked Negroes out and just took their spots, just took apartments from them. Well, they probably lazy anyway. Hey, can we get serious on this? I'm serious. They probably own unemployment, probably on welfare, probably selling drugs.
Now, this is what's interesting, right? You could figure this information out by asking if this place is a place that accepts Section 8 vouchers or not. But I want you to pay attention to how the Hodge twins, as you know, we talk about the pro-black to conservative pipeline. You know what I'm saying? The pro-black to Sambo pipeline. You know what I'm saying? The thin black line between conservatives and pro-blacks. He's giving you the warning. You know what I'm saying? That's how people who watch him think, because these guys are all inside agents. You know what I'm saying? That's really what they are. These dudes are informants. They basically infiltrators who basically infiltrate white spaces and give smoke signals to black people as to how white people are thinking through their clown work that they do. And they get paid from white people. It's like having an undercover agent. So shout out to these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just outed them. I hope,
that sat by the door.
Yeah, I hope nothing happens to them at one of the rallies when they constituents find out that they actually been working undercover for us. But, it is what it is. Sometimes people don't believe these kind of things, and white people don't really listen to what we say anyway. So it's not like anybody's going to hear it. Right. All right, let's go.
Well, it's a poor community. It's just, yeah, exactly. You think these Venezuelan gangs can move into white neighborhoods? Yeah, Trump was right. They're taking jobs. Now they're taking their apartments from them. Right? Where's the Democrats on this? The DNC going on right now? Where they at? They supposed to be for black people. Where they at? Where they at? Are they saying anything? Did you hear that Democrat mayor?
Now, let me ask you guys this, because that's interesting. That's another assertion. So again, shout out to the Hodge twins for giving us the inside mind of the racist white person. Are the Democrats, quote unquote, for black people? What would you guys say about that? Is that a true assertion, or is that fake news?
Fake news.
Yeah, I mean, are they? No.
The most concentrated. I'll just put it like this: the most concentrated wing of the Democratic Party that would allegedly appear to be for black people would be the Congressional Black Caucus. And as you've exposed on your channel many times, the Congressional Black Caucus's mission statement and vision statement doesn't even encompass a concentrated effort to improve conditions politically in the United States for America. It has a portfolio of groups of people that it advocates for, unlike other caucuses like the Asian and Latino caucus, who solely focus on Asian and Latino people. So if the most densely populated Black agenda portion, allegedly, of the Democrats is for a myriad of people, then if that's the most concentrated wing, then I don't know how we can say that the Democrats are for Black people when the blackest part of the Democrats is actually for a rainbow coalition. It doesn't make any sense to me. But this is what the conservative fact-based twins are saying. So,
and it was here in California, if I remember correctly, it was the California Congressional Black Caucus that put a halt on like the 2 reparations bills out here. Yep. It was them. They were like, yeah, no, we're not bringing up for a floor vote. As soon as they got that bad boy up to the finish line, the Congressional Black Caucus out here in California said, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that anymore. Sorry, but thanks for your time.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, big facts. All right, Joe, let's run it.
What's he saying? Now, look, we don't want to demonize all the Venezuelans. All of them came here legally, but we got a few bad apples. That's pretty much what he said. See that white liberal? Malcolm X said it first, man.
There you go.
He said it. What did he say? I forgot what he said, but he said it. He said the damn white liberal. I can't remember the quote. The most conniving and deceitful. Yeah. Now, a lot of people didn't pick up on the second thing what he said about conservatives. They're just as conniving, but they ain't gonna smile in your face when they.
No, that's again proof that they're inside agents.
They working for us.
They working for us. Yeah, fact. Shout out to y'all in the comment section. If you guys think that conservatives are actually inside agent snitches who infiltrate white spaces to bring messages back to Black people of how white people think, then give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't, then give me a thumbs down. If not, I'm gonna have to do some WikiLeaks type email exposures.
Yeah, you gotta have to expose Julian Assange, put them on blast.
Yeah, put them on blast. You'll never be safe at a Trump rally again.
There it is, the white liberal, the worst enemy to America and the worst enemy to the Negro. It doesn't say this says Black man. No, he would have said Negro if he's still alive. Let me first explain. Let me read, man. Let me first explain what I mean by, hold up, I can't see. Let me first explain what I mean by this white liberal. In America, there's no such thing as Democrats and Republicans anymore. That's antiquated. In America, you have liberals and conservatives. This is what the American political structure boils down to among whites. The only people who are still living in the past and thinking in terms of I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican is the American Negro. He's the one who runs to the sticks to the Republican. But white people in America are divided into 2 groups. White people vote in political... Man, I can't see, man. I need glasses. Yeah, let me read it, man. I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. It's the American Negro. Damn, I skipped all that. He's the one who runs around bragging about party affiliation. He's the one who sticks to the Democrat or sticks to the Republican. But white people in America are divided into 2 groups, liberals and Republicans, or rather liberals and conservatives. And when you find white people voting in the political picture, they're not divided in terms of Democrats and Republicans. They're divided consistently as conservatives and as a liberal. The Democrats who are conservative vote with Republicans on there who are conservative. Democrats who are liberals vote with Republicans who are liberal. Man, fuck all this.
They should have just played the video.
Yeah, right. Or they could have just had it. You know, they got that thing now on Windows where you could just have an AI read it. But what do y'all think?
I told you,
because I thought that was an interesting little segment there.
Well, it's like I had told you before too. You know, remember I had told you I was watching Black Conservative Perspective, and he started his video off with a Malcolm X quote. You know what I'm saying? That's how he started it off. You know, he started off with Malcolm X, and then he let Malcolm X lead the video, and he went from there to make his point. You know, based on what Malcolm X said. You know, now you see the same thing with the Hodge twins. They're trying to prove their point, but they can't read too well. So like they started laughing instead, but they tried to, you know, lead the video, or at least, you know, expound on a point, you know, with Malcolm X again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I find that really interesting. Yeah. That, you know, like you say, it's a thin line. You say it's a thin line, and
thin black line.
Yeah, thin black line, and it kind of just goes to show, you know. And we've talked about this with the Hodge twins before too. We did a whole video about it. what's it called again? That Brooklyn Queen wants us to do. What's the show called again?
What makes a coon?
Yeah, what makes it cool? We talked about it. Like they specifically the Hodge twins, they very much literally know what they're doing, and they're literally just making money. You know what I'm saying? They're more than aware of what they're doing. They know what time it is. They understand who their audience is. You know what I mean? And they just get paid. You know, but they know what's up, and they don't. This sounds backwards. How I'm saying, but I think you guys know what I mean. They don't not care as much as they put on. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like things concerning Black people, they don't not care as much as they put on for the audience. You know?
They care. They care. If they didn't care, they wouldn't do this kind of video at all. They'd be talking about other stuff. They care. They definitely care, and they know that in order to get the attention of some people, the idea is that they're going to have to say some things that are offensive in order to stir up that initial reaction to get you to engage first and then listen even further and deeper into the content. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons why it's so important for us to pick apart what makes a coon, the content strategy, the revenue motivations, and all of that. But the only problem is that, you know what I'm saying, TD don't like that show no more. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting too much of that anymore. You know what
It's the only problem is T don't like that show no more. So.
TD don't like that show anymore. But it's in high demand though, man. It's in high demand. I had to show y'all the analytics, man. People be watching the replays. They love what makes it cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiko, man. Make sure y'all show Kiko some love for giving us the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
Hey, shout out to Kiko, man. We appreciate you, bro.
And we got DSB, his other account, as a new member. That's what's good. DSB giving us more business by proxy.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
My bad. Go ahead. What you saying? I've cut you off with that.
No, I didn't realize that. I didn't see the AKA DSB. I saw We Next, and then like, oh, it's DSB. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the burner account where he be popping off at. Like he really talking his talk on the burner account.
DSB might be the only person that got more troll accounts than me. Shout out to DSB with more members, man. More members. Make sure y'all show some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emojis, some ducks in the chat for DSB showing us love and giving the business.
I don't have a perfume in the evening. I don't have a candle in the night. All I got is the business.
That's all I got.
That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else, man. We ain't got nothing else, man. We just got the business, man. We just got the business for y'all, man. All right, let's get it.
Oh, that damn double speak. Malcolm X didn't say that. I saw what Malcolm X did. It was real concise. Yeah, that nigga was talking in circles right now. If y'all want a definition of circular reasoning, that was it. I mean, it was not, he was on a merry-go-round. I'm like, you sound like Kamala Harris. That sound like Kamala Harris wrote that. We pulled up the wrong article, but that had to have been AI. That man. Oh my God. When I pulled up and down, that was Kamala Harris wrote that. I said, man, I'm like, man, what did you get to the point? Hey, man. Let's get back to these games, man. Yeah. Trump gets back in office, has already said, I'm deporting all of them. It's going to be a mass. It's going to be the biggest mass deportation event ever in America. But he ain't going to be able to do it. He's just rallying up his base. That's all. Hey, man, why are you so pessimistic, man? Because Republicans, man, they're the main reason why we're in this position, man. They're going to fix all this. How? But being better politicians. How you let the dumbest political party in America get all the popular vote and the electoral college in these elections when we stand on policy? Our policies make the most sense. Trump out there tweet.
Now, I would actually agree with that, and I've said that before. I do agree that like conservative policies, in my opinion, makes more sense. And then there's even like I've been saying in my videos, there's even application evidence of that. Because again, the question that I ask everybody is take everything out of politics, all the emotion out of it, and just look at it as management style, right? If we look at the countries as a business and we look at the management style. If you look at a conservative management style, which countries are doing the best financially in the world with the highest standards of living? Is it countries that use a conservative model of business, or is it countries that use a liberal model of business? What do you guys think? Where is it?
It's MAGA world. That's where it is.
You said MAGA world. You got your shirt yet?
It's on the way.
Yay, yay. Which one? Which one did you get?
The one with his face on it.
They all got his face on it. They all got his face on it. You know what I'm saying?
The one with his face on it. I'm gonna cop the gold one. Did you put?
Oh, you like the
one
gold
for sale
one?
yet?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, they there.
Just because it's like it's just kind of excessive because it's gold. It's like I gotta get the gold one.
Well, the thing about it is, like, on first glance, I don't think anybody would realize that it has anything to do with politics. You know what I'm saying? And you have to actually like look at the shirt and read it, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what this is talking about. But like just at first glance, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody, oh, you know, the shirt look kind of slick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, bet. Let's get it.
Rihanna talking about that's the worst show ever seen. Why would you do that? I know y'all having a few, but why you in there talking? I mean, that was a damn good performance, man. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna lose this country. You know what? I got to run for president. You gonna be my vice president. Vivek already proved you too damn dark. Don't even waste your time. Get these Venezuelan gangs out of here.
Right before the fist pound, they drop some truth.
Yeah, Vivek already proved it.
Yeah, and then boom, that's the end of the show. That's the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's wild, man. Yo, this is your favorite place to talk about, bro. Just right here. Look familiar?
That's New York, ain't it?
New York. Big city of dreams. Everything in New York ain't always what it seems.
New
You
Venezuela.
might get food. Right. If you come from out of the United States and they coming for Queens. Let's check it out. So this is talking about Eric Adams calling for changes in the city's migrant sanctuary status because there's no sanctuary for Americans in a sanctuary city. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
So he's calling for this again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he called for it once before, but he got shot down by or shouted down by, you know, like the city council. They were like, no, we're not doing that, you know, even though it was calling for like a basic common sense reform. Like, can we just get rid of the criminals? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they commit a crime, can we just hand them over to ICE? You know, but
right.
Apparently, like, the city council don't want that.
Right. And then they said they put in cases, you know, they're trying to put like just like training day, they're trying to put a bunch of cases on Eric Adams.
Put cases on Adams. Now they tapping on Hochul's door too, like with getting people around her, like, oh, you got Russian spies with you got Chinese spies with you, huh?
Right. It's going down in NYC. All right, let's get it.
The issue of New York City's sanctuary status reached a breaking point in January near Times Square, where a group of migrants allegedly attacked two police officers. The case.
Y'all remember when that happened? Do y'all think that these people was Tren de Aragua?
No,
I don't know if that was ever confirmed or not, if any of them were. I know like some of them have gotten into trouble again since then, but I don't know if it's been confirmed that any of them were.
Well, I think at the time they weren't really Tren de Aragua, they weren't really on the radar all like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm curious. They probably didn't look, they probably weren't investigating that at that current moment. Right. And that's why I'm saying now I wonder if they go back and look at any of these people, if they could go back and find any gang affiliation. But guess what? Too little, too late, because, you know, once they let these people out, they in Utah the next day.
Facts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They go, they out of here like peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh man, shout out to Frisner. If you guys agree with Frisner, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. Frisner says, bro, if they were black, they would have been done.
Done.
Done dada. Dun da dun dun. Dun da dun dun dun.
I can't believe this is like really like a cartoon world we're living in with these sanctuary cities.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm gonna run it.
Is pending, but the question remains, should New York City reconsider its sanctuary status? Currently, local law enforcement is restricted from cooperating with federal immigration authorities. Even when migrants are convicted of crimes and released, immigration authorities are often not notified, hindering potential deportations. Public opinion in New York is divided.
I think that the courts should communicate with ICE and get rid of people who are committing crimes.
A lot of the hotels have migrants, but I've never had any issues with them whatsoever. Give them you're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. I mean, that's what New York City's all about.
Meanwhile, migrant activists feel the issue is being blown out of proportion.
I absolutely think that the sanctuary status should remain. I mean, this sort of emphasizing the isolated instances of migrants committing crimes is just very typical. You cherry pick the story.
You say what?
I'm not interested in what a migrant activist have to say.
Right. Get out of here.
Right. That's the idea of a migrant activist is just really kind of bizarre to me. Also, that's kind of wild. What do you think about it? It's kind of weird.
Just bizarre for real.
Yeah.
It's like you're a traitor.
Right. You're a migrant activist. Like, bro, what? That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy.
You emphasize the negative and you scapegoat a certain group of people.
In response to VOA's question on the matter at an August 27th press conference, New York City Mayor Eric Adams expressed his views on modifying the city's sanctuary status.
People who commit violent acts on New Yorkers and other migrants and asylums and undocumented individuals should not remain in our country after they serve their time.
The federal government is also weighing in.
We don't want to eradicate the sanctuary policies. We just want minor changes where we can collaborate with NYPD and arrest these individuals and take them off the street.
Ginallo says there is currently no objective data on migrant crime in the Big Apple.
The problem with trying to get figures and stats on migrant crime or the non-citizens is that New York City is a sanctuary city. They have sanctuary policies that hamper and hinder any cooperation with us. So if an individual is arrested, NYPD is not allowed to ask country of citizenship. So you really don't know. So when they say stats as though maybe the crime is less or more, you really can't tell in the sanctuary city.
City residents, meanwhile, are left to weigh whether the migrant crime threat is exaggerated or accurate. Meanwhile, many homeless migrants are camping in tents on Randall's Island. Some say that after the sun sets, the atmosphere changes.
When you're outside, now you don't feel security because there's a lot of people they have a weapon. Some of them have the knife.
Here, everything is dangerous. People are fighting and killing. There's everything here.
With the city divided, the question remains whether New
Go ahead, bro. Say what you want to say. That's kind of wild, ain't it?
Yeah, but what it do? Like, rewind it back just a little bit again, like just a little bit when they were talking about the weapons or when the sun go down.
I think that's right here. These are sandals that Grind and Motivate be talking about. There they all go right there. Oh, them some messed up feet. Them some messed up feet right there at the over there.
Whoa!
I know what that was. That's crazy.
That's crazy. What? Wow.
That need to be the thumbnail of Grind next video.
That's a crazy thumbnail for real.
Them Fresh Prince CEO's feet. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason Daisy didn't want the baby. Man, you know what I'm saying?
For real. Bro's in there chilling too.
Damn, that's wild. Man, what's going on?
He had a hard day. You can tell he had a hard day the way he took them shoes off. It's no type of rhyme or reason to the way he organized them at all.
Bro, he took a shoe off of each toe. He was wearing shoes on each toe.
For real though. Begging for stuff.
Man, that's crazy. I came home after a hard day of work, driving around on my migrant mobile, Uber driving and all that. Like, that's crazy, man. That's what?
Crazy.
And they got the grass clippings all on the Crocs. You know, them Crocs smell like a toxic waste.
Oh my God. Man. Actually, the shoes probably smell the worst since the Crocs and all them got openings on them. The shoes, man.
Yeah.
They probably got that homeless doo-doo smell.
Hey, shout out to Unsunken One. Unsunken One says, "Are those feet in the tent?"
Oh man,
what kind of shit is that?
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. I'm about to run it, man.
All right.
Sun sets, the atmosphere changes.
When you're outside, now you don't feel security because there's a lot of people they have a weapon. They have some of them have the knife.
Aquí peligroso todo. Here, everything is dangerous. People are fighting and killing. There's everything here.
With the city divided, the question
Hey,
remains
did you
whether
hear the part that you was listening for, bro?
Yeah, the part when dude said he said weapon and knife, and it skipped over. Dude, he said what's the todo, whatever that was.
That's exactly what I
That's exactly how I heard it too.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either. All right, let's go.
New York can continue to be a sanctuary city while ensuring the safety of all its residents. The answer may shape the future of the city and its policies. With Igor Tikhomenko, Aaron Rainin, VOA News, New York City.
All right, so there's that, man. What do y'all think about that?
Man, these people just do whatever. It's like a whole other world with them. It's like Spawn, you know, where they had the homeless people had like their own little world of craziness.
Yeah,
It's like it's just
yeah, man. What do they call that? Like a Skid Row type situation? They call it Migrant Row.
Yep, exactly. Migrant Row.
Yeah, Migrant Row.
Migrant Row. You don't want to go there tonight.
Right. Don't go over there at night. Don't be over there. Don't be over there after the street lights go off.
Right. They got the weapon. The knife.
You got the weapon. You think you out. You ever had your wig pushed back?
Really? Your wig split.
Right. Tuco Salamanca.
And We Next has made a point. I noticed they pointed out more black migrants lately.
Yeah. And the ones that look black.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the racially ambiguous ones. If you put them in with a bunch of ones that actually have like more pronounced black features, then everybody gets swallowed up into the blackness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Umar Johnson talking about them Dominican Republic chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He out there just trying to get in some work. He trying to just say whatever.
Right. He out there trying to dive in the shallow end of the pool. Ain't nobody mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Stop fronting though.
Umar.
Yeah, stop fronting. You know what I'm saying? So we still got time, TD, or you about to cut out early like you always do?
I'm about to cut out early.
That's hilarious. I knew it. That's why I was hesitating. We got a couple more videos. If Grind, if you wanted to stay on a little bit longer, and if y'all want to look at some more stuff, you know what I'm saying. So what do y'all?
Actually, because I got to pick my son up from school in case you guys don't know.
Yeah,
out just to be cutting out. You know
right.
Yeah.
You know we got to put it out there and make it sound as bad as possible for purposes of content and suspense. You know what I'm saying. But you know, if you know, we get it. You know what I'm saying, that TD got to go take care of the responsibilities and all that. But if y'all did want a little bit more content, though, you know what I'm saying, there are a couple more short videos that we could watch. Or, you know what I'm saying, we could, you know, just pick up and do another live stream. I don't know, maybe tomorrow if people got time at the same time, or, you know, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all want to do. Y'all can give us some feedback in the comment section. Yeah, because TD ain't got time to tarry. I got time to tarry. I got a little bit of time to tarry. You know what I'm saying? But not much. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's on Grind's agenda. So y'all let me know what's up.
All right, for sure. Well, let me hop off. I actually got to get out of here. Get ready to go pick him
I
up.
probably got time for a couple more but I gotta go and head out too soon.
All right, for sure. Well, yeah. All right, then TD. Well, me and Grind will take it from here, and then you know, we'll run through these real quick, and then that'll be the end of it. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
for sure. Peace. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, peace. All right, make sure y'all show TD some love, man. We appreciate him gracing our presence. You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't smashed that like button, take a moment, smash that like button, hit the bell. And yo, let's we're gonna take a look at this. Let me see something real quick. We're gonna take a look at these real quick. Remember that Chulo Tango gang that I had mentioned earlier?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that Chulo Tango gang, because I don't know what's up with them. And it seems like there's just more and more of these gangs coming out. And that's just gonna be wild if the United States just get overrun with these wild, crazy Latino gangs. Like, that's just wild. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's check this out real quick. Let me know if you want me to stop anywhere, all right?
All right.
Federal officials confirm a multi-agency takedown targeting multiple members of affiliates of a prison gang that has become increasingly active on the El Paso streets.
The Chuco Tango gang was the target of yesterday morning's raid as part of a large-scale drug trafficking investigation. Our KTSN 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar now with more.
The individuals arrested today have been indicted here in El Paso, the Western District, and in El Paso County, and are charged with a combination of statutes related to possession with intent to distribute cocaine, methamphetamine, and fentanyl.
Operation Rockwater. At the direction of the FBI and DEA, approximately 200 law enforcement officials from federal, state, local, and tribal agencies carried out the arrests, targeting members and affiliates of the Chucotango gang across the borderland in West Texas and southern New Mexico.
4 years ago, the FBI and our partners at the Texas Anti-Gang Center, the TAG, launched Operation Rockwater and an OCDETF investigation, targeting Chucotango gang members who are violent criminals for trafficking dangerous drugs, poisoning the streets of El Paso and beyond.
Our crews also capturing heavy law enforcement presence at the El Paso County Coliseum, where the arrested individuals were reportedly being processed according to the El Paso Times. Federal officials did not confirm this information to us. And in the broader scheme of things, Thursday morning's raids also resulted in drug seizures totaling just over 16 kilos.
DEA's top operational priority is to defeat the Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels, the two drug cartels that are responsible for the vast majority of the fentanyl and methamphetamine that is killing Americans. With today's arrest, we're one step closer to that goal.
As of Thursday evening, 3 suspects remain at large after the capture of Jessica Rodarte.
Well, that was Jesus Baltazar reporting. The U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Texas highlighted that these kinds of operations are rare and require a lot of work, adding that the Chucotango gang is just one of many problems in the community, but they're slowly chipping away at those problems.
Now, here go my question for everybody, and I'm about to ask you the same question, Grind. How come we don't hear about this Chucotango gang and all these different gangs that look like that on Fox News and all that?
I mean, we absolutely already know why. Fox News
right.
Play.
Right. Facts. You know what I'm saying? They only ever show certain gangs, and there's plenty of gang violence out here that they could show that looks very different than the gang violence that they tend to show, but for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, they only want to show the little nonsense that they be showing. So let's check out this other video. It's about the same group of people, that Chucotango gang. And I want to ask if you guys in the comment section, if y'all have heard of Chucotango, give me a thumbs up. If you guys haven't, then give me a thumbs down.
All right, good evening here. Thanks for joining us. I'm Liz Dubicki.
I'm Robert Olguin. According to the FBI, 28 people are now behind bars as part of a federal operation that targeted a local gang accused of selling drugs and guns.
Yeah, we have team coverage of today's operation here. Julia Spencer live for us in downtown El Paso, where we heard from prosecutors and the FBI about these raids. But first, we want to go to Harrison Parker, who's in one of those neighborhoods in West El Paso where one of the raids took place, and spoke with neighbors about what they saw. Harry?
That's right, Liz. Lots of FBI agents out here in this West El Paso neighborhood. This home actually behind me was one of those locations raided, and another one in Vinton, Texas, leaving neighbors in both locations wondering what exactly was happening. Law enforcement using what sounded like flashbangs in their raid in Vinton. It happened at what appears to be a junkyard off of Can-Am Highway. Our cameras were rolling as law enforcement escorted a man in handcuffs and placed him in the back of a police car. The second raid happening at a house on Lakehurst Drive, an otherwise quiet residential area. And one man emerged from the raided place in Vinton claiming he offered to let authorities enter, but that they threw what he called grenades anyway.
I told them no one's here, and they're making this they're taking it out of proportion.
Some
He was
neighbors
babbling
described
and they
being
cut him
awoken by
off.
loud banging and bullhorns announcing law
You hear a little
enforcement.
chunky dude. He was up there babbling and they cut him off.
Right, he was. I don't know what's here. He sounded like he lying anyway.
Right. He sounded like Rolando Martin.
He's trying to cover for Rolando Martin, looking like him too.
Right. Looking like a bull weevil. Man, that's hilarious.
As about 200 law enforcement personnel executed the operation in raids across El Paso. Now, neighbors at both locations told me off camera that they were highly suspicious of activities that had been going on at both locations for quite a while. They were very relieved that the FBI did something and intervened and raided these places, but they also wouldn't speak on camera due to what they said were safety concerns. I'm Harrison Parker reporting from West El Paso, KFOX 14 News at 5.
Oh, my bad.
Federal prosecutors here in El Paso say they were targeting gang members who are accused of selling meth, fentanyl, and firearms.
Yeah, earlier today we heard from the federal and local officials who broke down the specifics of this investigation. KFOX 14 News at 5. Julia Spencer at that news conference and is live downtown with those details. Julia.
A total number of 28 people were arrested who were involved with the Chucotango gang, and they were arrested today in what was called Operation Rockwater. And the U.S. District Attorney for the Western District of Texas was in El Paso to make the announcement. Operation Rockwater was led by the FBI and DEA, but included the involvement of other agencies such as Homeland Security, Border Patrol, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and several other local and state law enforcement agencies. Now, SWAT teams from El Paso, Albuquerque, Las Vegas, Phoenix, and San Diego all assisted in these arrests. The 28 people arrested are facing federal and state charges for violent crimes, distributing drugs such as meth, cocaine, fentanyl, and heroin, human smuggling, and kidnapping, and the possession of illegal firearms.
Fentanyl in this community is a real problem, just like it is across the state and the country. Protecting our communities and our loved ones from this dangerous drug and poison that is fentanyl is a priority for the Justice Department.
Now, each person was indicted in El Paso, the Western District, and El Paso County. Each defendant faces anywhere between 15 years to life in prison. And they say that 4 individuals involved with these crimes are still at large.
We'll continue to pursue them until they are arrested. And if you take a look at the board to my right, those are the individuals that are still outstanding, 3 from DEA and 1 with FBI.
Now, the El Paso District Attorney and the U.S. District Attorney for Western Texas, for the district in Western Texas, says that this is a win in the battle of fentanyl that is being distributed in the United States. Now, tonight on KFOX 14 News at 9, hear more details about this operation. But giving you a live report for now, Julia Spencer, KFOX 14 News at 5.
All right, so there's that. All right, so how many of those people do y'all think are undocumented?
All of them.
You think like the entire gang is undocumented, or maybe just like a few of them?
I think the whole entire gang is undocumented.
Yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? Probably for real.
They overstayed. So either way it goes,
right there. Yeah, facts. they wore out their welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They definitely wore out their welcome, man. So I think that's it, man. Like I think it's an hour and a half is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? People will be able to you know what I'm saying, watch the replay and hopefully enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that's watching on all 3 channels. You know what I'm saying? You guys know we broadcasting on Just Talking with TD and Rob. Shout out to the members gang over there. Shout out to Grind and Motivate and his people watching over there. And on Undocumented, shout out to everybody watching Undocumented. If the mods could put the link to the Reacts channel in the chat so people can make sure that they subscribe to Reacts, we're going to eventually start streaming over there again. Just, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the details worked out with that channel. Just, you know what I'm saying, YouTube being ridiculous. Let me shout out the stream sponsors. All right, make sure y'all throw some flames, some money bags, ducks, emoji, radiation in the chat for the stream sponsors. Shout out to Tia. We appreciate you. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. We appreciate you. Shout out to Saul. We appreciate you. Shout out to DSB. We appreciate it. Shout out to AB Promotions. We appreciate it. Shout out to Black Free Thinker. We definitely appreciate it. Shout out to DSB again. DSB out here on the leaderboard. Shout out to DSB. Shout out to DSB again. Shout out to Kiko. We definitely appreciate it. Shout out to DSB again. And shout out to DSB again. I definitely appreciate it. We're going to try to bring y'all, you know what I'm saying, more heat, more flames. Make sure that y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You got anything, Grind?
I got nothing. Appreciate y'all watching. That's it.
Yeah, appreciate y'all watching, man. And we're going to keep growing this thing.
Right.
We're going to keep growing this thing. All right, y'all. So as always, ladies and gentlemen,